Hi all, welcome to another session of a day in the life of DevRel, where I'll be executing DevRel tasks and you can watch me as I do so. In this task, I'll be taking the slide deck that I prepared for an upcoming Hedera community call and then crafting tweets out of them so that they can be ready to post during the community call. As usual, I'll do an intro at the beginning, which you've just heard, and then work silently in the middle, which is coming up, and the video will be in fast forward mode as I do so. Then there'll be a recap at the end. Let's begin. Alright, so let's do a recap. So what I've done so far is, or where we left off before the recap, was to craft an initial version of all the tweets. And what I've done is, since then, is I have continued doing that towards the end and added a few more, right? One for each slide, introduction of the speaker slides. And well, in this case two, since there are two speakers for that segment. And then also the outro slide. So screenshotted all of them and added them. Just wanted to highlight how I actually did the screenshots of the slides, since it's like a neat little trick that I think, will come in handy when doing DevRel. So if you're in Google Slides, the good thing is that everything is a web application. So you can do Chrome DevTools and open it up. And what you gotta do is sort of, do this sort of selection tool, and then you can jump around, right? And find the appropriate thing, the appropriate bit, right? So what I like to do is go one up and then go in a little bit, or maybe one in, I should say, and then go up, outwards. So you skip all of these SVG elements until you get to canvas container. Of course, this is fragile, right? It isn't guaranteed. Like Google developers could just change that anytime they like. But for now, it seems to work, and then you can do capture node screenshot, and that way you don't have to, do the whole, this sort of thing and screenshot it and get the dimensions slightly wrong each time, etc. It just saves you some time. Okay, so we get some consistent screenshots. Cool. So then the other thing I've done is quite minor. Basically, adding emojis, that sort of thing, minor edits for spelling, for example. I was missing an A earlier on, added that back in, that sort of thing. So getting it ready to post, basically. And once I've gotten it ready to post, I have actually posted it already, and it's over here, right? So what I've chosen to do is I've posted 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then what I've done is stopped at that point in time, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then I just added this little bit over here. I thought that would be better to do, and now I will just have to wait until the call kicks in, right? So just add that there. So then tweets 6 onwards will come, like I'll post them during the call or as the call starts, something to that effect. In any case, I'm still trying to find out the Twitter link for Francisco, and if he doesn't have one, I'll just type his name out in full. So that's where I'm at with this, and the other reason why I haven't tweeted out the remaining slides for these ones, well, firstly, I can't prepare the tweets ahead of time because the speakers haven't, done the slides just yet. And the second reason is that when I'm doing these parts here, I absolutely need to prepare it ahead of time. And the reason for that is because I can't be because I'm speaking. So I'll have to present a slide, and then I'll have to pause and then go and tweet and then come back to it, and then everyone else is waiting, right? So that's not an ideal situation. So it's better if I prepare it ahead of time, so that I can just press the button and boom, it's all out there. That's a much better use of time and efficiency. But with the live tweets during the segments that are presented by everyone else, right? I do not need to do that, and the reason I don't need to do that is because I'm not speaking, so I will be able to, switch to Twitter and all of that, and I'm not going to be interrupting anyone's or disrupting the flow of the presentation. So that's my thinking behind there. So prepared just a handful of slides, but the actual content I'm going to be pretty much doing this, right, live and then tweeting and then crafting tweets live as well. So that'll be a little bit more challenging, less prepared, more off the cuff. So let's see how it goes. All right, so I think that is it for now.